And because people are crazy, including this group, I shall say, I am not an anti-Semite. I'm just full of it today. Let's just get started.
Joining us right now is Jonathan Greenblatt, Anti-Defamation League's CEO. Good morning to you.
He is so pretty. So pretty. Some of the first things I tend to notice about people is how well manicured they are. And there's different levels. Someone who pretty much plucks every hair out of every inconvenient spot. And they also make sure that their tan line is blended well. Things are pressed neatly. No wrinkles to be found. No hangover of the neck over tight collars. It's a little bit of OCD. I always expect that kind of behavior when I see it. But he's so pretty.
I thought you had a decent relationship with Elon.
Holds himself quite tightly, feet tucked in, hands to himself, very, very tight, taking up as little space as possible, back away from the chair. Very, very tight. You see how all these people, he's been here quite a few times. When I sit there and actually went to look, he's been here a lot. At this point, he should just rent a chair or buy it. He's probably done that. He's got all his papers laid out extremely neatly in front of him. Cup in spot, pencil in spot. So he's got everything very neatly displayed. And that goes back to our OCD. Oh, and just an FYI on that, I guess I should add, when you see that, when you know that it's an OCD, you're talking about someone who mentally, they have to have control. And they try to control their area if they can't control anything else. They're very particular about what they can control. And when you have someone with power, they like to control everything around them. Even if you don't think that they can control that, they will because the power says that they can.
Elon Musk, we've had a number of conversations over the last several months where you've come on and been supportive. So what happened here?
Well, so let's step back, right? So I had a meeting last week with Linda Yaccarino, the new CEO of Twitter, right, at her request. And we had a very frank and productive conversation.
So the head's angled back and away. He's talking to the new CEO of Twitter, and he's throwing it out there. So whatever context that we're missing for him to throw it and to be backed away with it from his neck, it meant nothing to him. At least that's what he's trying to portray, because we're seeing a lot of stiffness in it. So we've got some portrayal, and we're portraying that we're throwing it away, and it meant nothing.
I tweeted afterwards about that fact that we had a frank and productive conversation, as I've had with Elon Musk in the past. And then that triggered a number of white supremacists to organize this hashtag campaign, Ban the ADL. And you've got to understand, and we're used to this at the ADL, we regularly get attacked by the right and the left. But this campaign went viral very quickly.
So we're seeing a lot of portrayal, a lot of it. When you're talking that, and you're saying the portrayal here in the realm of we're being banned or they want to ban us, and you've got portrayal to tell the story, it obviously doesn't bother him. This isn't the end-all be-all as far as ban the ADL. He's just setting up his victimhood, which just tells you that the CEO is never going to ban them. So everyone gets free speech, even the speech we don't like.
With white supremacists, hardened anti-Semites and other people spreading it across the service. And it literally was a trending topic.
We saw a little bit with white supremacists, and he got a sneer on the side of the face, but it's going with the portrayal, which just means he's throwing the words white supremacists out there to go with his portrayal and give it a sneer.
Over the course of the weekend.
Do you fundamentally believe that Elon Musk is...
So then the lips come in tight over the course of the weekend. There's a happiness there. I don't like it.
Anti-Semitic?
I have never said Elon Musk is anti-Semitic. I've been on this show and said that I didn't think he was anti-Semitic. And I don't think Twitter as a platform is anti-Semitic. And as we've said here, hate speech is the price of free speech. But
I like how he does that. Hate speech, you see his hand come up. It comes actually quite high, splayed out like he's grabbing a basketball. Keep that in mind, because what do you do with a basketball? You hit it down, and you're bouncing it up and down, and you're controlling it underneath your hand. That's the mindset here. He's controlling that hate speech with his hand, and he's bouncing it back down towards the floor.
Let's acknowledge that when Elon Musk and the platform bring people, hardened anti-Semites, back on, when they validate their rantings, when they algorithmically amplify them and allow it to spread. Like, Andrew, here's the thing. I have to deal with, as the head of the ADL, the real world consequences. So just put this in context.
And he's got believe me look pretty much the entire time. So we're seeing a whole lot of betrayal and the believe me look. It's biblical, I swear. It was with Adam and Eve in the garden. It was with Jesus in prayer. Kind of have to be careful what we call people, but I'm hoping I'm bringing it to you of what he is.
In the last few years, we've seen a historic rise of anti-Semitic acts of harassment, vandalism, and violence. Over the past month, we've seen dozens and dozens of swattings of synagogues, bomb threats against Jewish institutions. This past weekend, we had Nazis marching out in the open in Florida. It looked like a scene from Charlottesville. So the truth is that our community is vulnerable. People are on edge. And when Elon Musk is amplifying these people, like, it's very problematic.
I just had to get to that part. It's very problematic. And he didn't really know what to do with his face at that point because he went to smile. I guess figured out how you gonna spend all that money might be problematic. Because he's in portrayal, he's got the believe me look. But he realizes that he was about to smile or in the process of smiling. And that's why you see the mouth go into like this weird, go real tight and bring it like he's gonna kiss something. No, I'm not happy to have a new platform to get more donations. Or to say, see, can't advertise with them, look what they do to us. Money and power. Victimhood gives you apparently both.
How out there are you, publicly and behind the scenes, talking to advertisers and telling them do not advertise on this platform? Are you doing that?
We are not out there publicly or privately talking to advertisers. They will make the decisions that they want to. Frankly, it's true.
They will make the decisions that they want to. You see the negative head shake. It's very slight, but the negative, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. We have the power. Oh, it's time to stop.
If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.